Other interesting business news, you have Charles Schwab stock crashing 9% after they missed a goal for new brokerage accounts and saying they're going to get smaller, which, again, is usually not a good thing to tell investors or customers, which even, if it's honest, it's the right thing to do, of course, but that's not what folks like to hear in terms of, wait a minute, the company's getting smaller, you say. Well, yeah, that's not good news. Now, this is brought to us thanks to Investopedia. And the folks who are may not aware, Charles Schwab is recently a Texas-based company, or some might call it a Texas-based company. And they're a bank, but they're best well known for being a brokerage account. So it's one of the many options you have if you want to actually buy and sell stocks. Very similar, some might call it more official or more traditional than something like a Robinhood. That's like the most viral app in the past couple of years when it comes to the brokerage and buying and trading of stocks, with their fancy feature being able to buy fractional shares, which not many other institutions do have that. That's kind of what put Robinhood on the map. Now, this is brought to us thanks to Andel Kessel. They say that, quote, Charles Schwab stock sinks as CEO says the bank will get smaller. Now, that's not what you want to hear. That is, again, CEO Walt Bettender. And they reportedly opened, which, again, sounds like a lot, but is below expectations. So when it comes to new brokerage and missing the expectations, they say that the Westlake, Texas-based company reported 985,000 new brokerage accounts in the quarter, an increase from 960,000 a year earlier during the same fiscal quarter. However, that was below the 1.04 million consensus from analysts per Bloomberg. Now, they also know that Schwab posted adjusted earnings per share of 79 cents per share and revenue of 4.69 billion, which was roughly in line with analyst consensus estimates compiled by Visible Alpha. They say that, the CEO Bettinger said, quote, Schwab's no trades off value proposition continues to resonate with investors. As new brokerage accounts opened this year grew to over 2 million, and the second quarter core asset gathered equal to, 61.2 billion, a year-over-year increase of 17%, which, again, I mean, that sounds great. I mean, most businesses would kill for that type of growth rate. But again, the actual number of investors and new people signing up for the services, that's been declining. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a ripple effect with the financial community. I mean, one of the things that have been growing exponentially the past couple of years, thanks to the government ineptitudes causing ridiculous inflation, a lot of Americans are starting to put their money in the stock market. That's one of the reasons it's been growing so much lately, in addition to the businesses also increasing their sales. So a lot of people are trying to hedge their bet, or not hedge their bet, trying to fight off the inflation by buying stocks, which, again, is a precarious thing because the stocks go up and down literally every second of the trading day. However, historically speaking, over the long term, most businesses do increase in value over time, though, again, not giving any financial advice. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think if I know anyone who actually utilizes Charles Schwab, I think a lot of people see them as more legacy financial institution in that regard. And granted, they've been around for a while. Seems like all the kids these days, I tell you what, a lot of them are using the Robinhood and some of those more app friendly, which, again, I'm sure Charles Schwab, of course, they all have their own apps. I think Robinhood is kind of known as the best app one, or app first kind of company. And also for, the whole GameStop business blunder of the year with that institution as well. But let me know, do you think now, I mean, in a question as old as the stock market itself, is now the time to buy into the stocks? Is it, buy low, sell high, as some might say? But always let me know in the comments. Fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I could make the show better and better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.